Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Internet Exclusive. I'm here today to talk about the RPW Sizzlin Summer Bash taking place live at the Warner Robins Civic Center. It was a historical night for RPW as we saw some of the great warriors and athletes of RPW combine with the legends and superstars of wrestling to make an awesome event. It was an event that if you missed it, be sure you check out the DVD. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about what kicked off the night. The RPW Rampage University Battle Royal. It was won by a valiant effort by Chris Jacobs, the master of the Semper Fi Superkick. Then we moved on to tag team action. It was WCW's Glacier teaming up with J-Rod to take on Georgia Tag Team of the Year, Hot Like Lava, Sean Banks, and Crew Jones. However, the reunion was short-lived as J-Rod and Glacier were able to pick up the victory. Then we moved to Hottie's competition as 6'10", the largest woman in professional wrestling, Isis defended her championship against Tracy Taylor. In a very awesome encounter between these two, it was Tracy Taylor who was able to use her technical proficiency to take down the giant known as Isis. What happened after this matchup was truly amazing as Isis and Tracy Taylor fought the Exotic Ones off after they made an insulting encounter previous to the matchup. Speaking of the Exotic Ones, they were involved in the 4-team elimination matchup for the RPW Tag Team Championships. The Slaughter Pit, the Cash Vault, the SNS Express, and yes, the Exotic Ones all fought back and forth. As a matter of fact, it was the Exotic Ones who got eliminated first in this matchup. Served them right, I do believe. In the end, it was the Cash Vault who walked away with the RPW Tag Team Championships after staying out of the match for the majority of the time. Speaking of tag team action, let's talk about the legends, Abdullah the Butcher and Joel Deaton teaming up to take on Evil Incorporated. This matchup can be described as one thing, an absolute bloodbath between both teams. Yes, blood flowed in this matchup. The legendary Abdullah the Butcher dished out the pain, but in the end, it was Evil Incorporated who was somehow able to slip away with the 1-2-3 in this very brutal encounter. Now let's talk about Micah Taylor teaming up with Vordell Walker to take on the usual suspects, AJ Steele and Murder One. Alongside them stood Coots, the backstabbing referee. It was the team of the usual suspects who were able to defeat Micah Taylor and Vordell Walker after Coots interjected himself in the matchup, slipping a backpack, and it was used to knock Micah Taylor out with a 1-2-3. Now, we want to talk about exciting matchups. It gets no more exciting than the RPW 4-man ladder match for the RPW Cruiserweight Championship. It has to be considered one of the most violent matches in Rampage professional wrestling history. If you were not there, the price of the DVD, trust me, is well worth this one matchup. All 4 men gave it their all. Chip Day seemingly had won the championship, but because of a super kick given to referee Danny Starr by Sal Renaro, Sal actually stole this matchup after waking up Danny Starr and was able to walk away, and it was highway robbery as far as I'm concerned from Sal Renaro. Now, we want to talk about historical things. How about a 400-plus man jumping off the stage? Yes, this happened in a matchup with Mr. Jones versus Dr. Johnny Gayton. Ronnie Garvin, former NWA World Heavyweight Champion, was the special guest referee in this matchup and did restore some law and order. It was Dr. Johnny Gayton who fought back valiantly, and it was Mr. Jones who stuck his nose where it didn't belong, who pushed Ronnie Garvin a little bit too far and found out the reason why they call him the man with hands of stone, as he got one right in the chin from Ronnie Garvin. This led to Dr. Johnny Gayton being able to get the big man, the behemoth, 400-plus pounds, Mr. Jones, on his shoulder and drop him for the bad habit. And oh yeah, you guessed it, it was Charlie Cash who got the promised 5 minutes or 300 seconds of pain. Well, actually, it was cut a little bit short as Dr. Johnny Gayton made short work out of such a big man. Intercontinental Champion Chaotic Romeo defended his title against challenger ERA, the man who defeated him on RPW TV just a week before this matchup. And it was ERA who laid it all on the line, flying from pillar to post in this matchup, but ultimately that might have led to the handicap that Chaotic Romeo was able to capitalize on at Sizzlin Summer Bash. He retains his championship in this matchup due to the countout. ERA was very close to pinning Romeo, but unfortunately time expired and it was the ultimate demise of VRA missing the splash that led to this countout. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we want to say thank you once again for joining us on this internet exclusive to talk about Sizzlin Summer Bash. Don't forget to keep checking on Shop Rampage, as we're going to bring you that exclusive DVD that you can only get right here or at the merchandise stands at Johnny G's. Once again, thanks for joining us. We hope to see you next time on the RPW Internet Exclusive.